Alright, so I've already been stuck in the sand once and I got out of it, luckily, and now I'm just keep on going. I'm following a bunch of quad bike tracks, to be honest. Basically, like, I'm just sort of looking at these like tracks in the sand where quad bikes have just been, and I'm just scampering along, hoping that my car isn't too heavy, because it is a good bit heavier than a quad bike. But I mean, as long as the sand's hard enough, I'm chill, like I'm sweet. But I don't know the area well enough to know where the hard sand often will be, because these guys that I'm following, their tracks, they've done it hundreds of times. This is my first time, so it's a bit of a risk, but I'm taking it. Whilst we try to get up this little sandy hill here that looks pretty soft, kind of. No forest access. Yeah, I got that. This is softer looking sand, this stuff, but it's also better looking water to fish. Literally like drifting. I'm just going to follow the majority of the tracks. There's more grip where their wheels weren't. And I think that sand's just harder, I don't know. But I'm just going to drive on the sand that they've mostly not touched. Yeah, well, this is not a large vehicle that I'm driving. It's not like a very high off the ground car. It's a Subaru Impreza, so you know, it's a little hatchbacky station wagony thing. And it seems to be doing okay. Looks over, my rod went off. Got a nice car away. My other rod went off at the same time. I got a kingfish. I frickin' got a kingfish. I have to unhook him and get him back, but I'm gonna show you guys him first. My first ever kingfish. And it was surf casting. I could not believe this. Wait there. Got a freaking kingfish. It's only a little rat, but that's so sick. That car, I'm keeping it, but this king, gotta get him back. Woohoo! Yes! Surf casting all day. First bite, it's a double hookup. Nice gull, big car away. And my first ever king. Woo! I've made it out to the beach I'm heading to, and as you can see here, I'm just on my way out around to the heads. This is sort of my third time coming out here in my car. I put it in four-wheel drive, and it seems to be going pretty well so far. The sand's pretty nice, it's not too soft. I'm staying pretty high up here on the upper part of the sand, because I don't really want to be, if I'm going to get stuck, I don't want to be close to the water. And also it gives me a little bit of playing room, so if I do get stuck, I can put it into reverse, and then I can use gravity to help me get some momentum and back out. But yeah, I mean, I'm going fine. I don't really get the feeling I should be too worried about that kind of thing at the moment. Seeing as my tyres are a bit sort of less pumped up than they were before, so now they've sort of got a bigger surface area, getting a wider footprint, so I'm finding it a bit easier to dig into the sand here and get some grip. Plus I know the way pretty well by now. The first time I came out I almost got stuck a couple times, but because I've done it a couple times now, I know where the hard sand is, I know where to drive, so it's a bit easier. Anyways, yeah, I'll drive my way out to the beach and set up camp, and next time I start videoing, I'll probably just be like casting out first baits, or maybe flicking the lure around for some small bait fish or something like that. We'll see how we go. There's a few people out today. It's basically the best conditions in terms of weather I've ever seen out here, so it's pretty cool. It's awesome. Stay tuned. One that hasn't come off yet. Finally. Pretty small, but still a carwhite, still a live bait, and still fishable. Through the nostrils. I'm going to go through the back here. And him in the water. He's very lively, which is awesome. Now I have to try and remember how I used to do this with the old live bait clippy, so that you can biff this guy outwards and let it slide. Oi! And it's out there, sweet. Now this looks pretty trash, to be honest. I'm not liking how much give there is. It's freaking massive. Right guys, so I've arrived at the spot I wanted to start at, and there's the kayak still strapped in, looking good. It's called a striped tiger, T-tail minnow, I think. Basically it's a garlic scented soft bait. The one little tiny 2 centimeter long stick in there, I hooked it. Typical. Let that sink. Bring it around again. I don't think this brown's going to eat, because I think he must have moved by now, but I don't know. Literally just going to jiggle it right. Oh, there he is. He just ate it and spat it out. I'm going to just do the same thing, because he never got hooked. He came out to eat it. Oh man. Fly/lure change number 7, I think. 7 different changes. I've gone to a little gold beadhead nymph, the Old Faithful. Hair's there. And still got the 4 splitties there just for casting weight. I'm going to try this on the old brownie. Not he ignored that. This is a really annoying fish, man. He's really freaking hard to get a hook into. Yep, got him. Finally. Took a long bloody time. Oh, I had to just twitch it as it came past this fish. I had to twitch it as it came past him. But I finally hooked him. I don't know, I've no idea how big he is, man. No idea. It took about 100 casts to hook him, to be honest. Just gonna try and beach him because I left my net in the car. I didn't actually expect to catch a fish. That's so cool, man. I watched this fish for ages. He's about £2, maybe 2.5. He's bigger than he looked. Woohoo! Brown trout from the Waikato River on the spin rod, limping. He's going back. This guy gave me the runaround, that's for sure. Bloody, got so many fly changes and casts and drifts and faffing around for ages. And what do you know, he's going right back to where he was sitting. One of them's coming downstream in front of me, he's gonna spook. Yeah, I think he saw me. He probably saw him though, which is cool. Might have to go to a soft bait or something. Well, he didn't need it. Thinking lure change. Here it is, I'm putting on a big old striped tiger golden black sort of T-tail grub. I think it's a 2.5 inch. Go on! Oh, freaking let go. Dang it. Here he is in front of me, I'm going to just stand completely still. That's the one. Oh shit, that was a good fish. He came straight off. Why did they come off? That was a big one too. That was about 4 or 5 pound. Oh, there's a little rainbow in front of me. There's 2 of them actually. That'd be about the right size, I reckon. Yeah, I'm gonna go for them. Oh, I'm snagged up, of course. Right on the fish. Hopefully these guys will actually eat it. And I won't lose them. A couple of them. They're just tailing each other. Yep, got one. He's about the size. He's about perfect. Man, there's a bunch of fish in here. I gotta come back here with a fly rod, guys. I only fished it when it was dirty, but I didn't realise it would be this cool to fish. Wait, about 40 centimetres and about 2.5 poundish. Just, yeah, something like that. Cool, I'm gonna whack him on the head and he's gonna come with me, guys. But yeah, I love to be able to drive the car out doing some off-roading kind of stuff. This is pretty light off-roading here. This is mostly just farm track. There's a couple spots where it's gets a bit better, but when I say better, more fun, more tricky to get across. But by and large, it's pretty simple stuff. And just this car is an absolute beauty, I have to say. If it wasn't four-wheel drive, I wouldn't make it back up this stuff because it's pretty loose grit, and it'd be hard to keep traction with just the 2 front wheels digging in, trying to drag me up this hill. But just because it is four-wheel drive, it's cruisy as. I'm super excited to be out here. Really looking forward to this. And fingers crossed there'll be a few fish around. There is a little bit of cloud around, so hopefully that cloud doesn't cover over. But either way, very excited to be out here. Have you ever seen any place more peaceful? Just to get on the board. Oh, he hit it and he didn't hook up. He's splashing at it. He ate it and missed. Or came off, I guess. I kind of need the sun to come back so I can spot these fish before I cast at them. But I'll just fish it, I guess. Oh, there's one on a cicada, I think. Yeah, cicada fish. Woo! That's a backcountry trout, guys. Oh, he's off. Well, it's good to have been hooked up already in the first little pool you fish. That's always good. Oh yes, size 16. Woo! Piddly trout, but I don't care. I'm in the bloody most pretty place in the world. This is, in this moment, on this day, this is paradise.